I think I've seen a TikTok that you've done of like controversial things that you won't let your kid do. I think is that what it was? I think you've done a TikTok like this before, or like controversial parenting methods,
possibly,
or something like that.
I don't know. I'm not.
Do you do gentle parenting? Because I think that's a scam.
I've never shouted at her, so she's 2 years old. I've never had to raise my voice or shout at her, but she's very good. She does listen, and I do agree with the gentle parenting is for gentle kids. Like if your kid is like lashing out, hitting you, whatever, and you've tried all the calm steps first, and you have to quickly take their hand and be like, all right, listen, you fucking
twerp,
shut up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I've never had to be in that situation, but I'd be lying if I said my dad didn't have to do that with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's not, I would never ever hit my child, whatever. I'm absolutely not for that. And do you know what? I don't like shouting at your kid in public. When I see kids misbehaving and their mums are like, right, you're not getting this, you've ruined my day. Because this actually happened I was just out again doing a food job. I looked at the time, it's 10 in the morning. How the fuck has she, literally like a 4-year-old girl, ruined your day as a big adult and you're telling her that?
Probably
I just feel like there's a certain,
time.
like Olive will go around, she'll scream the whole entire food shop. And do you know what I do? I just let it happen.
But what if you raise a rat?
Then I'll have to let you know when I'm there.
Yeah, okay.
But I still wouldn't go down like the forceful route or anything like that. But I don't know, with Olive, if you talk to her, she seems to get it. And I feel like when she's being really emotional, kids don't know anything but to cry. They can't be like, oh, hey, actually, I don't like this upset me. All they know is, oh, hey, I'm going to cry. Like, this has upset me, I'm going to cry. And it doesn't matter what it is. So you just do like breathing. No, you go take deep breaths. Like, and then when she's calmed down, you can actually talk to them.
Imagine if my mum goes, nah, you're not getting the Batman toy. And then I burst into tears, like, you're kidding me. And then she turns to me and goes, deep breaths. I'll punch her.
You're not
I will lose my...
it's like that Bogdan clip. Guys, calm down, guys.
Oh, this is football. Calm down.
Oh, no.
So good.
That was such a awful clip. What was he thinking?
Tough watch.
Oh, it's such a bad watch, man. But fuck it, I love Thogden to the. Well, I'll ride to my death for Thogden. I love
Rage
him.
Baiter.
Do you know who Bogdan is?
No.
Elite level rage baiter.
Fair enough. To be fair, he's like a football creator.
Yeah, but he's like the generational. He's the GOAT. Like, you want to talk about impression clip farming? He's the clip farmer.
Yeah.
The original clip farmer.
Yeah, that's true.
Just so good. So
you into clip farming?
I don't know what that is, Chip.
That's
I would say in your podcast you're a bit of a clip farmer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you would say things intentionally that you know would rattle the audience. I don't know if
it was faithful.
Did you want views on the podcast? Or
no, but that's what I'm saying. So that's a clip farmer.
We were loving it.
Yeah, that's what we say. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's what smart people do to get views.
Yeah,
they know that they're like, this is gonna.
The best one, the one that I think we should be most proud of when I produced Growing Pains was the roast. Smell a Sunday roast on a Wednesday.
Bro, that's so peak. People actually think they tell me that now still.
So God.
And do you know what's peak? His nose is way bigger than mine.
You're rattled still, man.
No, but it just doesn't make sense. How are you saying that to me and your nose is bigger than mine?
It's so funny, man.
That point the opposite ways. Mine goes up, but his fucking goes south.
Nah, do you remember when you said something about Harvey Specter?
Oh no, that was genuine.
Price.
That was genuine.
Yeah.
What was it you said again?
Oh, I said we was talking about Suits, and I said, oh yeah, what's his name? Like Harvey Price. And then Ethan was like, Price, yeah. And I was like, oh, Specter, yeah.
And then Rio Ferdinand.
The Rio Ferdinand clip. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely think in the short time that Growing Pains was knocking around, it has more clips than Fellas has over 5 years. Like the clips on there were just generational.
What was the Rio Ferdinand one?
You said he played for.
Is that you're like the red team? The red.
What
Liverpool.
Was it? I mean,
it was so funny.
Because he posted it to his own Insta as well.
Oh, did he? He reposted it.
But the thing is, a lot of that is genuine. If it's any moments, it's going to be genuine. But there's a couple of things I would say to
rattle people. So you've taken a bit of a pause on your YouTube stuff as well. Do you have any interest of getting back into that? Or are you just kind of enjoying the piece?
Do you know what I have enjoyed? Go on, we'll play this first and I'm sure we'll answer.
All right, hold on. I've got to put this on.
Babe, I'm so excited.
I know who Rio Ferdinand is. Played for Arsenal. Liverpool. The team with the red shirt. What?
Try again.
Rio Ferdinand's coming to me. Man City. West Ham.
Yes, at one point in his career. But where did he end up spending his vital moments of his career?
Burnley.
You are having me on, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Red Devils.
I already said Liverpool. They're the only people that I know that wear red.
The other people in Manchester.
Man United.
There you go. Holy smokes. If that's not an advert for the Premier League starting, I don't know what is.
500,000.
That is amazing. 500,000 likes. Holy shit.
This is what I'm saying, bro. There was some crazy numbers.
How many views has that got?
Mate, it must have loads, bro.
Popular.
Yeah, that was the clip farming on here. Look at that. It's 8 million.
Oh, good. Yeah,
6 mil.
You can smell a Sunday roast on a Wednesday.
6 mil.
That smell a roast one.
Do you miss obviously the growing pain stuff? People got too involved in just everything, which is fair enough. But do you miss actually making content with Ethan?
Yeah,
because I feel like you guys, when you do make content together, it's so funny.
Yeah, and do you know what? I feel like me and Ethan, like, now we've stopped. Well, because I've kind of stopped everything. Like, I haven't really done the YouTube. Obviously, don't have the podcast. And with TikTok, I'm a little bit lazy with it, in my opinion. Like, I'll post, but I'm not like, I don't have that. I've got to post to keep everyone happy. I just don't really have that. But yeah, like, me and Ethan were so good, and we're like so content with our relationship and the banter in it, because I feel like that's the main thing. Some people wouldn't like that in their relationships, but we're absolutely fine with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I asked him to make me a smoothie yesterday, and I was like, oh, you put like bananas and strawberries in it, and he just went, fuck off, like that. And she thought, to the kitchen. It's funny.
Yeah.
A laugh. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he did go make me one. But I don't know. I feel like I know, we get it, but to have so many opinions and clips that are out of context that we posted, it's just long.
They know nothing
and it
at the end
gets
of the day
draining. Yeah, but
you.
this is the thing, like, obviously, if we weren't comfortable with the conversation, it wouldn't be on the podcast.
Yeah, you would just cut it, right? So
What I'm saying, like,
yeah. The other thing I always felt though as well is that because people had this preconception of you, that it went into this podcast, because I'll be honest with you, there are loads of other couple podcasts out there that definitely come across way more like edgy and like a bit more like that,
like each other.
Yeah, and it's and those guys, everyone's there like, haha, this is just so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, it's because people have already come in with a preconception, so they're just feeding into that confirmation bias. But
and I feel like a lot of people, because of his fan base, they are so protective of them.
Yeah.
They're like, I've known him longer than you. You don't know. Like, I actually get messages like this. They're like, you don't know him as well as I know him. I'm like, but you've never met him. Like, who
Never
knew what he had for breakfast, me or you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like, again, where I am a strong character, we'll just say things, and I wouldn't mind saying it to a man even, and a lot of boys don't like that. There's a lot of boys on the internet that don't like me because I am comfortable to just say things.
Yeah, you're a woman with an opinion, and people don't like that.
People don't like women to speak.
Yeah, I mean, Chip's been saying that for years. Truthfully, like, why did we let that slide?
Glad we finally brought that up.
Yeah, that's an important thing for us to talk about. But you stopped making your YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Do you regret doing that? Or you just...
Kind of. I do. Do you know what? I didn't like doing it a video for every Sunday, because that was really demanding with
Quite
Olive,
a lot to keep up
because I have to work all of mine. Obviously Ethan's is way more important. His will always come first, so all of my filming was done around here. So it'll either be at like, I don't know, like 9 o'clock at night once Olive's in bed and all the camera crew can get here, and then you film really late, like, or it'll be on like an off Sunday. My parents have got to come round to babysit, like. But with Ethan's, it's just he's going to work and I've got Olive. Do you know what I mean? It's just a lot smoother, and it doesn't require as much, I guess. And I feel like in terms of keeping tags on the work and the progress, like, I don't really do that.
Yeah.
Like,
that's fair enough.
Because it's time consuming. I didn't really have the time. So I've kind of fallen into more of like a mum, just being a mum at the minute. But maybe I'll do.
I mean, that's a full-time job in itself anyways, right?
Yeah.
It does make you appreciate
It's
the people
harder than
that have
any
to,
job I've ever
like, imagine
done.
like single mums, or people that both parents, they have to go to work.
It's nuts.
It is like, you guys are obviously really lucky to the point where you can just be a full-time mum. But like, mate, it must be absolutely nuts if that's not the case.